Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a cringy, wild buffoon out in the streets, embarrassing herself amidst a corny street interview, video style. Viewer discretion is advised.
Excuse me, ma'am. What's the most beautiful thing about a black woman?
Me?
Okay, I like that. Yeah, for sure. Why do you say me?
I think a black woman, the beautiful thing about a black woman is we can advocate for ourselves. We're black, we're beautiful, we strong. We take care of a lot of shit without a man. We don't need a man for
So,
men was mad that we got jobs.
you don't think black women need men at all?
I mean, we need men for all reasons, all sexual reasons. But in all reality, we don't need no man. I didn't watch my mother be a woman her whole life. She didn't need no man. She took care of me her whole motherfucking life. She did not need no nigga. She did not need my dad.
So already off the bat, we've side tangent to strong independent black woman speech to black men are the devil speech. Wow, we're just hitting all the goals of the stereotypical black woman like speech list of rhetoric and narratives on the pages. Wow. But on a side note, like this is already showing like a lot of like deep animosity, insecurity, self-hatred, like family issues, very clearly prominent family issues, like on full display. Like virtually many of her traumas just out and about in public, just projection, and just senseless aggression out of nowhere over a very basic question, like fundamentally, like just a positive question out of nowhere. Like, what's the most beautiful thing about a black woman? She talks about herself, which is kind of a little narcissistic, but whatever. But then just strays into bringing black men into the conversation when the question had nothing to do with black men, or just I guess men in general, because she said men. But for the sake of this topic conversation, since it's black men, black women, usually referring to black men specifically, but yeah, just automatically bringing a black man into the situation has nothing to do with black men. Just wow. Okay. And FYI, like being loud and aggressive out of nowhere, unprovoked, does not make you right, does not make you more confident, and doesn't make you like make the things that you say any more true. Like to me, it seems like it's the exact opposite based on how you behave and how you act and how you conduct yourself, because lack of basic emotional intelligence and restraint and regulation, yeah, it's not really giving me confidence. No, it's giving compensation. You're trying to compensate for something that you lack from within. But I'm not a therapist or a psychologist, so can't really say much. Just don't take my word, take my words with a grain of salt. I'm not a professional. I'm not here to diagnose anyone.
So, you don't think black women need men at all?
I mean, we need men for all reasons, all sexual reasons. But in all reality, we don't need no man. I didn't watch my mother be a woman her whole life. She didn't need no man. She took care of me her whole motherfucking life. She did not need no nigga. She did not need my dad.
Clearly, your father should have been more involved in your life, considering the way that you conduct yourself in public and how you're acting and how you're talking to somebody that you just met. Like, just because your mother managed to raise you by herself, or based on like the video clips I've seen, like she was actually saying that her father was somewhat involved but also not involved. She was being way too vague, like about her actual current. She said that also, like, I guess they're on cordial terms, so she's kind of being like vague and obtuse about the relationship, although like to me it sounded like her vocabulary was very limited, which made it more difficult to somewhat gauge what their relationship was like, because she kind of contradicting herself a little bit. But anyways, not having a consistent father clearly has ramifications, and just because your mother managed to raise you predominantly by herself doesn't mean that she should. Like, just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should. Like, the research on single parent households, and more aptly single mother households especially, like, they speak for themselves. Like, you get things from the other parent that one parent cannot do on their own or very effectively. And not having a good relationship with your father clearly is showing some outward results of how you perceive the men in your life, especially in the context of like any potential relationships or marriages or, parenthood. Like the fact that she basically insinuated that the only use that a man can have is in the bedroom, rendering him nothing more than just a tool for sexual pleasure. Yeah, yikes, not really a good light here. It's like she genuinely does not grasp the full benefits of having a happy, healthy two-parent household, which is unfortunate because, a lot of children don't end up being raised in those kinds of households, so that it really does skew your perception of what a relationship should look like. It really hinders your ability to sustain and maintain and build relationships and marriages in the future. So Leia,
I'm gonna say what the I wanna say. If you don't like it, get the around me. If a female think they need a man, you're miserable. Cause you don't need you need yourself.
Okay.
You don't think that? Do you think your mother need a man?
I do.
For what?
For everything. I mean, it makes it easier. Life.
You think females need men?
Yes.
I could use my rose and get my nut off. I never needed a man.
But everything is not about sex, though.
Everything not money-wise. I'm a whole pharmacy technician. I get money. Man's money. I have a salary out here. I don't need no man. Men don't do but you over. Take your life. Beat out you. Kill you maybe. Come on now. Real men. Let me find a real man in the city.
So do you ever plan to get married to a man, or like, are you with a man?
Yes,
Or?
I want to get married. I do want to get married.
So you would say the same thing to your husband?
I'm blunt. I'm very honest. I'm straightforward. I'm blunt. I'm gonna say what the I want to say. If you don't like it, get the around me. I'm very aggressive, and my husband gonna know I'm aggressive. My husband been gonna love me, cause I'm so straightforward and real. No nigga like no friendly ass.
and then once again, this woman going on an unhinged rant about like men being dangerous on one breath, but still wanting to get married and bragging about being aggressive and conflating like I'm blunt, I'm straightforward. No, you're unhinged. You're unhinged. You're rude. You're disrespectful. You're vulgar. You lack manners. You have no sense of restraint. You lack basic emotional intelligence. You're unhealed. You have unresolved trauma. You have no business being in a relationship because you're carrying so much hurt and self-hate and, like I said, trauma that you need to resolve that first. Because you're sitting there just reacting and just spewing whatever first thought that's coming out of your head without really thinking things through. The way that you speak is certainly not really giving a woman that is very, intelligent or well-spoken, or, somebody who's composed, classy, wise. And her bragging about, again, her finances when she, like a pharmacy technician, that's such an entry-level job. Like the median pay for 2024, according to BLS, I have it right here on my computer, Occupational Outlook Handbook, is $43,460 USD per year. And the typical entry-level education is high school diploma or equivalent, so you don't need to be overly well-educated to get that type of job. All you're really doing is dispensing prescription medication to patients or health professionals. Like that's not talent right there. That's very much entry-level work. And that's not really indicative of your finances specifically. You could be broke for all we know. Just once again, throwing around the same independent black woman rhetoric again to try to compensate instead of actually letting your actions and the way that you conduct yourself do the talking for you. A lot of the times when you brag about stuff like this, it's like you don't say those things about yourself. Those are things that other people say about you. Like, you don't describe yourself in those ways. You conduct yourself, you show those traits through your actions, your conduct, your accomplishments. And I'm not really seeing a lot of, accomplishments in your way. Like, so to my final thoughts is like, fellas, again, Like, you really need to be very much careful with the type of women that you're dating or that you're pursuing a relationship with. Like, even if she's conventionally attractive, that doesn't make her automatically a suitable partner. Like, please think through. Like, for those who are actively pursuing a relationship out there, that's who I'm talking to. Like, please, just, again, take it slow. Like, all right, that's all I'm gonna have to say. Thank you for listening to this little case study chat type of discussion video. And yeah, that's it. Stay safe out there. And to you, the woman in question in the video, like I said, you please take the time to self-reflect and heal so you don't end up destroying yourself and the people around you that you love. All right? Peace. If you would like to make a donation, please check out the QR code or the link in the video description for my PayPal account. Thank you very much.